What's going on, everybody? Johnny Brock here with the number one Medicare agent podcast in the country, in the old US of A. My name's Johnny Brock again. I've helped over 3,000 Medicare beneficiaries. And what I'm doing is I'm actually giving you guys a treat, man. This annual enrollment period, this is my 6th annual enrollment period. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a every Sunday episode. So today is the pre AEP episode, and let me tell you what. A lot of people think that pre AEP is a time to chill, but I'm gonna be honest with you. My most exciting time of the year is October 1st through October 14th, and the reason is because Medicare beneficiaries that I speak with all year round that I can't help or they won't let me help them or whatever, but we talked a little bit, whatever. It's all about relationships. You should have hundreds of follow-up AEP tasks. And what this does is it gives you I have an agent that has 600 follow-up AEP tasks. Like during AEP, you don't have to worry about business if you have 600 people that you've already talked to, right? You get some identifying information like, what was your first car's name? What's your firstborn's name? Or, oh, you're over on this street. Your email address is this. You remember I spoke to you back in July? Yes, I remember. Okay, great. Yeah, well, look, I'm going to help you with your annual enrollment. Like, you should have so many people that you're building relationships with because that's what it's all about. It's about building relationships with Medicare beneficiaries. The rest will fall into place. So I just want everybody to understand that. This annual enrollment period starts October 1st. So a lot of people will chill and they won't do anything for 2 weeks. It's just silly. You should be hammering the phones, lining up deals for October 15th, 16th, 17th. You should submit 10 deals a day for the first 10 days. 10 deals a day. That's what I'm going to do this year. And the cool thing about it is I'm going to do an episode every single Sunday, and I'm going to release it that night so that you guys can keep up with what I'm doing. And it's just going to be called the AEP Chronicles. So looking forward to it. First episode is going to be released today, which is September 28th. And we only have 2 days left, September 29th and September 30th, to prepare. So I'm going to go over some actionable steps you can take to prepare. And obviously, you can always reach out to me directly, Johnny at therealinsurancegroup.com. And I'd be happy to chat with you. I'll also put that in the description as well. So first and foremost, kind of want to talk about. Let me find it here. I had put up I had made a little outline here to make so I could be in order and shit, right? So first of all, mindset reset. A lot of people, what they'll do is they'll use the first 14 days of October to like not do anything. I've already told you that's stupid. Don't do that. What I do recommend that you do is over the next 2 days, take it easy, enjoy some time with your family, and do your reset Monday and Tuesday. But also some actionable steps that you need to take, some preparations that you need to make. Number one, you need to clean up your CRM and you need to have your leads and your follow-ups organized, okay? If you are a brand new agent, your mentor and the people that brought you in should have you able to talk to people. If they don't have you with marketing tactics, if they don't have you with leads, if you're LOA, they should supply you with leads. If you're not LOA, they should supply you with ways to use your money to get business. And if you don't have that, then you got a what I call a shit situation, which you can fix after the annual enrollment period. Email me if you're in that situation. So number one, like I said, clean up your CRM, get your leads and your follow-up tasks organized. Okay. Scripts polished. So if you're a new agent, so somebody like me who's been doing this for so long, it is natural to me. I know step A through Z, how to do it compliantly, right? And you'll get there. It'll take you a year, but you'll get there. Right now, if you're new or if you don't feel like you're that confident, you need to adjust your script to match AEP. So, if you're LOA and you work for an agency, they should handle this stuff for you. If you're LOA, all you should have to do is plug into a system and make money. That's it. That's the idea behind LOA. It's like you should not be LOA getting paid by some agency and you're running everything. That doesn't make sense. But if you are on your own, like I am, you should polish your script to fit annual enrollment period, right? And what I mean by that is, just to give you an example, instead of your normal opening, maybe it would say, hey, this is Johnny calling you back about the annual enrollment period for Medicare. We just got all the new plans out for 2026. Wanted to go over it with you real quick. You have 2 minutes? Or do you have a pen and paper, right? Just adjust it for the annual enrollment period. All right. So also objections. So like common AEP objections. I already got that handled. Actually, this is just information for 2026. It just came out, right? There's ways to prepare, and you can ask ChatGPT. Give me some annual enrollment period objections, right? Now, these last 2 points are very, very important to me, and they should be very important to you as well. Number 3 is AEP time blocks. You should have I'm okay with working 15 hours. If you have no children, no wife, you should work 15 hours a day. You should work 15 hours. You should sleep 8, and you'll have 3 or 4 after you do the gym or whatever. You'll have 3 or 4 hours of you time. Like, that's enough for a young single guy or woman, right? You have no responsibilities. Your responsibility is to yourself and your business. That's what your responsibility is to. All right. So time block off your time. This is an example for you. October 1st, Wednesday, you wake up 6 o'clock. You slept from 10 to 6. You're really, really ready to go. You wake up, you go to the gym for an hour, take your dogs for a walk. You get done. It's 7:30. And from 7:30 to 8 o'clock, you shower, you get ready, you get fresh. 8 o'clock, you're on the phones. You're on the phones at 8 o'clock calling people. Hey, good morning. First day of annual enrollment period. Got to get this information to you. Like, on the phones, ready to go. So calendar blocked for dials and appointments. The way that you would do that is October 1st, 8 o'clock, you would block out 8 o'clock a.m. to 8 o'clock p.m. And then guess what? If you want to do the same exact schedule the next day, right? Wake up at 6, you got to go to bed at 10. So you have 2 hours there, right? Now, when I say 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., I don't mean don't stop to eat, right? But during AEP, I would highly recommend you have frozen meals ready to go and you eat them while you're calling. Like, you can eat food while talking to people. You really can. Or you can just boom, 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 eat real quick, 5 minutes, 7 minutes. Like, how long does it take you to eat a meal, right? Sacrifice your lunches this time of year. It's just valuable, very, very valuable to do that. Now, personal life organized. If you are married, if you have children, if you have a family, you owe them your time. So I would say 10 hours is enough if you have a family. 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. If you want to do it that way, you can, and you can take. But if you have children, you might want to. What you do is, if you have children, you can be strategic. There's a couple things you could do. You could work 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Take 2 hours, 6 to 8, to be with your children, put them to bed, all that stuff, whatever. And then 8 to 10, you go back in the office and you call East Coast, West Coast, or not East Coast, West Coast, Mountain, Pacific, all that stuff. Call those people. There's a lot you can do. If you don't have leads, develop them. It's not difficult. Go watch my video, Meta, how to set up Facebook ads for insurance agents. It's on my channel. So meals, family time, and gym, right? 6 a.m. wake up, go to the gym, dog for a walk, whatever. 7 o'clock, 7:30, getting ready. 8 o'clock, you're on the phones. So those 2 hours is for you to get ready, and then you have 2 hours at night. You need to be strategic with that. Block out your time appropriately and stick to it. But October 1st through the 14th, the main thing about all this video, you get one thing from this video. October 1st through October 14th is your time to build a massive amount of momentum. Okay? So very important. Okay, in closing here, focus on your why. This is what gets you through. If it's your family, freedom, financial freedom, helping others, whatever it may be, And I'm going to give you my why in closing. My why, the reason that I do this is because I want to eventually further the kingdom of God in ways that people dream of. And my way, because I'm a recovering addict, right? I was addicted to pills for years, on and off, and Jesus saved me. He is the reason. He brought me up. He made me realize I wasn't living the way I wanted to live. Luckily, I wasn't, strung out in the streets. I was working, actually, it was doing this, right? And I was doing things I knew I shouldn't have been doing. So Jesus brought me out. He picked me up out of my bootstraps, took me to rehabilitation, took me to another rehabilitation later on that really helped me. And the point is, my why is I want to further the kingdom of God. The way that I'm going to do that is when I make my millions, which I'm going to do, $50 million by by the age of 40. So $50 million by around 2035. And that money I'm going to use to further the kingdom of God through a faith-based rehabilitation. So my why, every time I think, gosh, I don't want to do this, that's what keeps me going. That's what keeps me going. And you need to think about your why. Put it on your board. Put it on the board back there, right? Matter of fact, my why. Further the kingdom. Further the kingdom. That's my why. Also, a big part of my why, I'm not going to lie, I love my family and I love myself. I want to have freedom. I want to have a beach house. I want to have the ability to go on vacation anytime I want. I want to be able to sail in a yacht for a month with my two little kids. I want that, and I will have that. And it's going to happen. God created us in his image. He said, "Let there be light," and there was light. We are creators. You can create your reality. The way that you create your reality is you simply speak it into existence. Number one Medicare podcast in the country. Speak it into existence, and it will happen. So that's your why is important. Write it down. Put it on a board so you see it while you're working. Now, that's it. That's all I've got for you. I don't want to take up too much of your time. Everybody, we're busy. We're busy folks. 13 minutes is good. 13 minutes is good. So, in closing, I'll just say this. Stay sharp. Stay in shape. And let's go help as many people as we possibly can so that we can build our businesses appropriately. God bless you. God bless the USA, and God bless Medicare, man. God bless it. Thank you. I will see you next Sunday.